So it's L2.03. That's is about expressions. So L2.03. So just L2 and 3. Sorry, one second. Let me just put this one down quickly. So it's going to be evaluate expressions. And make substitution in a given formula. Words and symbols. So we want to look at expression, how to actually turn those things to how to work out with formula. So for example, now if you say that let me just mute. So a formula is a calculation for a specific purpose. So a formula is always true. It's always true, no matter what values are put in. So that's true no matter actually what values are actually are put in. A formula is always correct. So I'm actually recording it, so you can actually listen to it. When we're actually done with the whole thing, you can actually listen to it. Is very straightforward. So I want to give you an example of a formula. Then you can be able to clear it. Give you an example of a formula. So if you have a rectangle like this, they said this is the length, this is actually the width. They said the area of a rectangle equals to L times this. And you know that they told you that L equals to 10 centimeters. So no problem. L equals to 10 centimeters. Then this equals to 5. The width equals to what? 5 centimeters. So they asked to find the formula. What's the area? So this is the formula for the area. Equals to length times width. So that means that you can just, so what you have to do is this. Anywhere you see L, you replace it by what? By 10, because the L equals to 10. So anywhere you see L, you replace it by what? By 10. So that gives you 10. Anywhere you see W2, you replace it by what? By 5. That gives you 5. So you go what? 10 times 5. That gives you what? 50 centimeters squared. That's it. And it's like you are replacing letters with numbers. So you actually was replacing what? Letters with numbers. So another one. Another example is this. So let me try and put another one on the screen. So I'm going to do one. You can actually what? Have a go. I'm going to pause it. You can actually what? Have a go on some of the questions too. And I'm going to actually what? Put up. So it's very straightforward. So let's look at he said that the formula used to convert the grid to Fahrenheit F equals, this is the formula, F equals to 1.8 C plus 32. They now ask you that what is the values? I ask you to say convert 10 degrees to Fahrenheit. Let's convert it. So that means at that point, that means that what? C equals to 10. You see, at that point, in other words, C equals to 10 because that's actually what's going to be in degrees. So then you do, so anywhere you see C, you put what? 10 there. So that gives you 1.8 times 10. Can do that one on your calculator. 1.8 times 10 plus 32. So 1.8 times 10 gives you 18 plus 32. That's going to give you 50. So it's going to be about 50 Fahrenheit. So that is another one. That's another typical example you can actually look at. So I know that you might be somewhere that you might not really want to talk. So I can actually ask you to do one, but this is recorded. You can look at the example and actually try and go to the model and also get some questions in there. So I'm going to go to the one with word problems now. So this one is very interesting. So this formula is used to calculate so coming. Okay. So the formula is used to calculate. Okay, I don't understand what you said, but I'm going to read it again. This formula is used to calculate the weekly pay. The weekly pay of a letting agent. So weekly pay equals to basic pay plus number of houses. So let me just write it very well so I can size the whole thing. So weekly pay equals to basic pay plus number of houses rented times bonus. Can you see weekly pay equals what? Basic pay plus number of houses rented times bonus. Now, they don't ask you that the basic pay of tutor is £400. Bonus and a bonus of £75. The tutor rented 5 houses. Calculate his pay. So I'm going to read it again. The formula for is this formula is used to calculate the weekly pay of a letting agent. Okay, I'm just going to put a different name. Yeah, the basic pay of David. Just going to put a different name there because the basic pay. So the weekly equals to basic pay plus number of houses rented times bonus. So now, go use a red pen. The basic pay is 400. Can you see? Basic pay for David is what? Is 400. So you put 400 here. So where you see basic pay, you put 400 there. The number of houses rented is 5. So you put that 5 there. The bonus is what? 75 times 75. Can you see? Put down on bonus. So what is 5 times 75? What is 5 times 75? That gives you 375 plus 400. Plus 400. So plus 400, that gives you 775. So the weekly pay is going to be what? 775. Can you see? That the formula is used to calculate what the weekly pay of a letting agent. The weekly pay equals to basic pay plus number of houses rented times bonus. If the basic pay is 400 per week, the number of houses rented is 5. And the bonus is what? 75. So you go what? 400 plus 5 times 75. That gives you that answer. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Another one is this. He said, the cost of IRA a car for a number of days is calculated using the formula. Higher cost equals to 30 times number of days plus 50. You see, 30 times number of days plus 50. So, calculate the cost of IRA for 4 days. 1 and 2, 9 days. You see, so that the cost of hiring a car for a number of days is calculated by using this for the formula. The higher cost equals to 30 times number of days plus 50. 30 times number of days plus 50. So for 4 days, it's going to be higher cost will be equal to 30 times the number of days is 4 days. So anywhere you see number of days, you put 4 there. 30 times 4 plus you put 50 there. You see? So 30 times 4, can use a calculator, is 120 plus 50. That gives you what? 170. Okay, I will ask you to have a go. Try and work it out for 9 days. And you see the way I did for 4 days, just change my 4 to your 9, then you work it out. Work it out for 9 days. Have a go. I'm going to pause the recording. You can just text your answer to me. Yeah? Yeah? Equal to 140. Now, can you do for 9 days? I ask you to do for 9 days. So for 9 days, higher cost will be equal to what? 30 times what? Number of days? 9 plus 50. So 270 plus 50. That gives you 320. That's pounds. So if you hire for 4 days, you get what? You're going to pay 170 pounds. If you hire for 9 days, it's going to be 320 pounds. Okay, so the time in minutes taking to cook a chicken Taking to cook a chicken is given by the formula time equals to 40 minutes per kg plus 20 minutes. You see, to cook a chicken. So work out the time taken to cook what? 5 kg. The time for 5 kg of chicken. So that gives you 40 per kg times 5 plus 20. Minutes for like 1 kg. That gives you 5 that gives you 5 what's it called, 200 plus 20 gives 220. So it's going to take what, 220 minutes to cook chicken that is actually what, 5 kg based on the formula that we actually given. So now the final one, so that the recording will not be too long. The final one is, let's just look at the final one. The final one is the cost of photocopying is given as this. So we say the cost of photocopy is given as cost in pence equals to 3 times the number of black and white, 3 times number of black and white pages plus 15 times number of color pages. So calculate the cost of printing 20 black and white and 6 color pages. So 3 times number of black and white. So it's going to what? 3 times what? Times number of black and white. So that gives you 20 times 20 times 3 plus 15 times 6. 20 times 3, 15 times what? Times 6. So 20 times 3, because that's 3 times what? Number of white, black, or black and white. Then plus 15 times number of what? Number of color. So that gives you 60. You give you 60p plus 90p. That gives you 150p. Or yeah, thank you, 150p or £1.50, anyone. Thank you. So it's 150. So thank you. So that is that for today. So I really appreciate you for joining. Recordings will be available. With actually will be available. So if you have any question, you can actually send me an email to. My email is ukvarsity.co.uk. So, all right. Thank you for joining. You see this when the recording is available. Thank you. Bye. Bye. All right, no problem. Thank you. Bye.